planter a few years ago in a trash to treasure video. This used to be a peanut can, and I love this style, but my plant's starting to outgrow the planter, so I want to make another one just bigger. I'm Anna. Let me show you my supplies and my idea. I was just at HomeSense and I saw these planters, and I really like the soft look of them. So here's what I picked. It's a little bit different, but has that softness to it. And I thrifted it for $7.99. I like it so much, I would have paid full price in any store for it. And it already has like the plastic liner inside, so I don't have to put any planter in it. I can plant the plant right in. So I really like that. As for the legs, I didn't want just straight legs. I wanted them to have a little bit of character. So I went to the restore and picked up some spindles for $3.99. And my plan is to just cut them off right here at this, where this last curved part is, so the feet of the legs will look like little balls. So cute. And then I'm going to paint them white and distress them very little. The planter's gonna, like the plant, once it's done, is gonna stay in this room, and that's kind of the vibe in this room. So, adorable, eh? Oh, but I don't have all my pieces just yet. I need some sort of wood support, some kind of wood, piece of wood up here that the legs will screw into. I don't know if I'm gonna use scrap wood or buy something that fits. That part, I still have to figure out, and that's what I'm gonna go do now. I did go shopping, and let me show you what I got. I think they're like cheese platters, and they had like glass domes on top, and whoever had these donated just the bottoms, or they broke the tops or kept the tops. Either way, I'm totally good with it because I just wanted the bottoms. And I bought both to see what they would look like. So this one's nice, looks good. You don't really see the, like when you're looking at it, you wouldn't really see it, but wait till you see the next one. Boom. It's like perfect. It looks like it was meant for this. I think this is so good. It's so good that I'm not even gonna like stain or paint or do anything to it. I'm just gonna clean it up a little and attach it on. Oh, so happy with this. Well, that's sorted, so I'm really thrilled. Good, done. And now I'm gonna turn my attention to the legs. I need to cut them, stain, and paint. The reason I'm going to stain and paint is because I want to distress, and when I distress the white paint off, I want it to show something, so a little bit of a darker stain underneath. So yeah, I'm gonna go just chop off, I think this end. I'm gonna chop off this end so I have little ball feet. Off I go. The legs are painted. I've given them 2 coats of paint and let them dry overnight, and they look pretty good. I haven't distressed them yet. That I'm gonna do when everything's together, just so I can see how it looks. But now what I need to figure out is how they're going to all, like my 3 pieces are going to attach. So I've got the basket, the legs, this wooden disc thing, and to help me out, right on cue, Ralph shows up. Isn't this perfect? He's gonna help me out.
Yes.
Okay, so here's my plan. This stands like this, you hold this part. Okay, that stands like that. And then I want the legs to be, I don't want them to be straight up and down. I also don't want them this long. I don't know. I want them to kind of splay like gently, like maybe like this. No, less, like this. You can do that?
Okay.
Okay, thanks. I'll stand around and look helpful. off, my planter's pretty much done, but I don't love these sharp corners here on the legs. I maybe could have had the legs cut down shorter, but I didn't. So now I'm going to sand them down just to round them out. I think that'll totally work. I'm just going to round out the legs. While I'm rounding out the legs, I'll just dress them a little bit. And then once that's all done, I'm not going to use top coat, but I'm going to use wax. I like how wax looks over this paint, and I think it'll give me more that softer look that I'm going for. And then I can put my plant in. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little bit of sanding. I've covered up the piece of wood on the inside and the screws with some tuck tape. I'm not sure it's really going to make any difference, but in my mind, I feel like it might just protect things in there. I don't know. But now I can transplant this guy into his new home. My plant has a new home in something we DIY'd using only secondhand items. That's kind of cool. Now I just need to water the plant, and I do that by placing ice cubes all over the soil. That might seem a little weird, but it's a really gentle way to water the plant without oversaturating the soil, like it's soaking the soil. So once that's done and the soil is nice and settled, then I'm gonna cover it all with these white pebbles. I know I don't have enough, I'll have to pick some up. They're just from the dollar store. But this gives it a nice clean look, which I really like for indoor plants. And what else I'd really like is if you'd subscribe, leave me a comment, and give this video a like if you've liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! I made this planter in a trash to treasure. I remember struggling to say trash to treasure before. Oh yeah. I made this plant. Whoa. Yeah, I'll show you the nicer side too. Yeah, how about we do that? You deserve a better home. I want you to grow big. You just aren't really growing since you just maximize your home. Yeah, because you're a bit sharp. It's supposed to be soft and cute. That's a little too angly. But you're looking good other than that. I'm not shaming you at all. No body shaming here. You look good. Volume? Volume? Yeah, okay. I love my plants. Yeah. You'll be much happier in here.